channel. Today's video is going to be another story time, and it's about the time when me and my friend almost got stuck in another country because our taxi didn't arrive to take us back to the airport. If you haven't already seen my previous story time, I'm going to put it in a clickable I button just up here. So go ahead and check that out and let's get on with the video. Okay, so this story takes place in May of last year, 2017. Me and my friend went on holiday to Florida, and we'd booked the holiday through a holiday company. I won't say the name of it, but it's quite a big well-known company. So they arranged our transport from the airport when we first got there to our hotel, and then our transport from the hotel back to the airport on our last day. So it's getting towards the end of our holiday, and my friend gets a text on her phone from the company to say that your taxi will arrive at 3:55 p.m. Now our flight was at 6 o'clock and we were supposed to be going to Orlando Airport, and if you haven't been there, the security is mad. You want to leave yourself a good hour to get through security at least. So you do need to get there about 2 hours before your flight time. So I said, let's just check this, because say it doesn't pick us up till 4 o'clock, that's only 2 hours until our flight takes off. So we're not going to get to the airport, bearing in mind traffic, until maybe 4:30. And then we've got to get through security, you still have to check in and everything like that. So let's check this time, because it might mean that we need to get an earlier taxi. So she contacts the company and they say, no, it's fine, your taxi will be there at 3:55. Make sure you're out the front, out by the lobby. So we know we need to wait there. The last day comes, and we do actually do separate things on the last day. I wanted to go out and get the last bit of the sun. My friend, she didn't want to be late or anything, she just wanted to be relaxed, so she decided to stay in the hotel, and we were going to meet about 3:30 back in the hotel lobby to wait outside for the taxi. So 3:30 comes, we meet, we go to the lobby and we go to wait outside for them. And it gets nearer to the time and we're both sort of a bit down in the dumps that we're leaving on our last day. But we've missed our family, so we are at the same time ready to go home. So me and my friend, we don't really have a fight, but we do get very stressed. We don't ever like to be late anywhere because it just puts too much stress on you. So it's getting nearer to 4:05 and I'm starting to think, oh, I don't know if the taxi's going to show up at 4:05, because normally they always give you the time they're going to be there, but they do come earlier, and they weren't coming at all. And I thought, it's fine, they said 4:05, but it gets to 4:05 and they're not there. So we're like, fine, we'll leave it for a bit. It gets to 4 o'clock and they're still not there. At 4:05 we're starting to panic a bit, because we know our flight leaves in less than 2 hours now and our taxi is nowhere to be seen. Other taxis have come and gone, and minibuses have come and gone, picked up other people. We're just the last two out there now waiting for our taxi. Someone from the hotel came and walked past, and we even asked them, and they said, oh, we don't know anything about it, which is fair enough, they probably won't know anything about it, but we were just getting a little bit panicky now. So my friend says, okay, I'm going to phone the company. So she gives them a ring and they say, oh, okay, your taxi should be on its way. So we're like, okay, we'll give it another 5 or 10 minutes, it should be here. 5 or 10 minutes go past, no sign of our taxi. This is making me stressed just talking about it. I hate situations like this. So it gets to about 4:20 and there is still absolutely no sign of this taxi. And I was like, you know what, you've got to ring them again. So she rings the company again and they said, okay, we'll send out another taxi to you. This is ridiculous now. She's had to ring them twice, and now they're sending out a new taxi. How long is that taxi going to take to get there? So it gets to about 4:30 and we are really panicking. We need to get to the airport. We didn't want to be there later than 5. We knew 3:55 to pick us up was pushing it anyway. We're really stressed at this point now. A taxi comes and we think, perfect, this is our taxi. And we say to the guy, are you here to pick up Gemma and Charlie? And he's like, no, I'm here to drop off these people in the back. Where is our friggin' taxi? The taxi driver can see me and my friend are really stressed now. And by this point we've started to kind of have a few exchanged words. I'm panicking because I think our bags are going to get on the flight and we're not. She's thinking we're going to miss our flight, and we're starting to have a bit of tension between us because we're both so stressed out. We don't want to fight, but there's nothing else we can talk about except how late we're going to be for this airport, because it's just It's all that's in our head at the minute. So this taxi driver can see how stressed we are, and he says, do you know what company was supposed to pick you up? And we said the name of the company, and he was like, okay, I work for them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the airport free of charge. Free of charge. How amazing is this guy? And he says, I'll just claim the money back from the company. So we're like, amazing, that is perfect. We get in the taxi, still very stressed out because it's like just gone 4:30. We've only just got in a taxi that's not even supposed to be our taxi. And he starts driving us to the airport, and about 15 minutes into the journey, my friend gets a phone call, and it's the company. She answers it and they say, your taxi's at the hotel, where are you? It's 4:45. That's almost an hour after it was originally supposed to be there. And she said, well, we got in another taxi. And they start telling us off almost because we got in another taxi instead of waiting for theirs. She just explained to them, you know, you're almost an hour late to pick us up. It's 4:45. We need to get to the airport because our flight leaves at 6 o'clock and we have to get through that security line. I don't think they were very happy that we got in another taxi without telling them. But they didn't bother to tell us that our taxi wasn't going to friggin' turn up in the first place. Yeah. So this miracle of a taxi driver, thank God, drops us at the airport, and he says no charge for it, I'll just claim it back for the company. We just make it into the airport, we check our bags in, we are sprinting at this point. We could have won at the Olympics because that's how fast we were going. And we get to security, it's this huge line, and we did say that our flight leaves at 6 o'clock, the taxi never picked us up, and they did split us up in security so we could just get through a bit faster. Met at the other end and ran to our gate. I have never run so fast in all my life. Got to the gate just in time. It was just about to close, and we did manage to get through, get on the plane, and it was all fine. But yeah, that was a very, very stressful situation. I never wish to be in that situation again. I never ever want to push time again for an airport. I'm so hot right now, just even speaking about that's just made me hot and flustered and stressed out. That is it for today's story time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!